I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Sometimes quiet is violent. I find it hard to hide it. My pride is no longer inside. It's on my sleeve, my skin will scream, reminding me of who I killed inside my dream. I hate this car that I'm driving. There's no hiding for me. I'm forced to deal with what I feel. There is no distraction to mask what is real. I could pull the steering wheel. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Ponder of something terrifying, cause this time there's no sound to hide behind. I find over the course of our human existence, one thing consists of consistence, and it's that we're all battling fear. Oh dear, I don't know if we know why we're here. Oh my, too deep, please stop thinking. I liked it better when my car had sound. There are things we can do, but from the things that work there are only two, and from the two that we choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. There's faith and there's sleep. We need to pick one, please, because faith is to be awake, and to be awake is for us to think, and for us to think is to be alive. And I will try with every rhyme to come across like I am dying to let you know you need to try to think. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
She loved her like that, but telling her family they might snap. So confined, she couldn't confide. She was playing girl games offline. She had an answer, but she didn't ask for this. Every little chit-chat was a massive risk. If she discussed it, they'd be disgusted, disown her, and that'd be disastrous. She knew it wasn't their fault, they were brainwashed. They believed some crazy things. It'd cause her a smorgasbord of disorders if she listened to what they would think. They thought that she was smiling, but they misidentified, because the clenching of her teeth was just her biting on the lie. And her logic said,
it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. This issue is temporary, so attempt to wait for one more day. There's nothing wrong with you, it's them. gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. This issue is temporary, so attempt to wait until you're safe.
You love her!
Don't ever feel you should apologize.
Can't control your feelings or compromise.
And it was difficult to find a guiding light. Now would you come out alive? So hold on until you find the friends who'll support you, until you find a place you feel secure. You need to hold on until you're independent, wherever in the spectrum you are. Hold on until you find the friends who'll support you, until you find a place you feel secure. You need to hold on until you're independent, wherever in the spectrum you are. They didn't ask, he didn't tell. If they found out, they'd give him hell. If they knew the lowdown, that he felt for people regardless of pronouns. He was already tormented every day, but it'd escalate if he couldn't keep a straight face. Someone would crack first the eggshells he treads on himself. Online he was everything he wanted, but real life wouldn't let him be as honest, and to just bring violence his way. Like, how do you like this attention, you special snowflake? They had problems at home and had to vent the feelings, or an underdeveloped sense of empathy. But knowing that didn't make it any easier. All he could do was breathe till his logic said, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. This issue is temporary, so attempt to wait for one more day. Step back from the situation. No, well, it's not a movie, it's not fiction. You can't think, say it, they'll accept it. Some people kick you down just because you're different. It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. This issue is temporary, so attempt to wait until you're safe. Rational, unless you think they won't attack at all. You gotta keep it in man, be practical. And you know you feel trapped and small right now, but you'll come out alive. I can choose my friends, I